had to delay my evening session for a few hours because of the rain. Seems like every time I get ready to do Minecraft, but it seems like the realm is mirroring the real world right now. So I was just taking a look at this wall of projects and just kind of see where we're going here. We're working on the plate floor. That's what that is up there. It's a big project, so it's going to be ongoing. And then light the darkness. We're working on that as we go. I'll show you that here shortly. The scaffolding around the pillar, we are working on that a little bit a day. The reason why I don't just sit down and do it is kind of a pain in the butt to do. So, yeah, so I try to do 2 or 3 of those a night. One day I'll just sit down there. Sheep farm, I'm kind of at a standstill with that because I'm trying to figure out if I want to continue with what I'm doing or like to change the design. I mean, what I have now I'm gonna keep, but there's gonna be like maybe a design change here. And then of course we've got kill all traders, which I've kind of lightened up on. All right, and then our season-long projects, which are playing more effectively, which I seem to have failed with the sheep farm. Build diagonally, get better at curves. I feel like we're doing pretty well on that. So, as you can see, you can look at this torch here and see, well, that's an oddly colored torch, right? It's a cyan colored torch, and it's got these particles on it. Well, let me show you something else that's kind of cool. It's this right here. Look at that. An offhand torch in Bedrock. What? Well, that is because we put a dynamic of lights add-on on Bedrock, which allows us to put an offhands, and it allows us to change the color of lights, and you'll see that those sea lanterns up there are yellow. There's normal sea lantern, and then these in here are dyed black, and I didn't really know they were going to have a red room around them first, but man, I'm kind of digging the little digitized effect on those. So I think we're going to leave them. I think we're going to leave them that color. Yep. So yeah, we've been doing a little bit of working here. Let's head up top and I'll show you a couple things I've been working on there. Now, if you guys remember the last time I did a live stream, we were yeah, you can see I'm kind of extending the plate out from where we are. So this I mean, obviously I'm not going to go all 1,000 blocks before I finish, but I am going to go out enough where I can do the base of the Shinra building and go ahead and get started on that and start outlining that in wool, which is one reason why I need to get the sheep farm done, because I'm going to need a lot of wool for that. These chests all contain deep slate tiles, at least part of it. There's our yellow sea lanterns. You can see it there, one right there. They're very cool looking. This will eventually be covered. So this is going to be right here. This is what you'll see from the bottom. So if your bottom looking up, you're going to be looking at the underside of this. On top of this is just going to be one big old concrete plate. Concrete or terracotta or whatever we decide to do. But it's going to be one above. But we're going to leave it... what I want to do is I want to kind of leave this down here, and then when we build on top of it, we build that. We just got to know we get to the deep slate tiles that there's nothing under it, except for like a 50 block drop. That wouldn't be good at all. So let's, can we rest? Like, no, okay. That's basically what I've been doing lately. Give me 1 second. So I don't know how long I'm going to be playing this evening, at least on the stream. I do want to get a few hours in on the stream because I feel like I've gotten behind due to the weather that keeps knocking me offline here. So I hope everybody had a good day. If you tuned in earlier today, you saw I did some Final Fantasy X. Played that for about a little over 4 hours. Okay. Alrighty. Well, so I could be productive, or I could maybe do something that's a little fun. I think I'm gonna err on the side of fun. So, as you guys know, we last week we went to an ancient city and cleared it out. Well, I found that there's one not that far from where we were, and I'm anxious to go to it and see what, just kind of get in there and do some things, but I mean, I guess I could go back there, but man, this is just a big project, and I really want to get started on those buildings, so I need this done. But in order to do that, we need deep slate. So we are going to travel and get some deep slate. I don't have any shulker boxes on me, so I should probably grab a few. Oh man, what'd I do with them? Moved them. Oh, I think I used them all to put the other deep slate in. There may be one down here. Let's see. If not, I have some in my ender chest I can use. I really need to get on top of my storage. I have a storage system, so I kind of need to, well, that's what I could work. I could work on my storage system too. So many options, but I do need, well, there's one shulker box. That'll work. And we don't have to go too far here. We're just going to go down in our tunnel. And maybe not here, but you can see over here I started doing some experimentation. We have a slime chunk in here, so basically just to harvest some skulk I decided to put all that over here and then kill slimes. And every time you kill a creature it makes skulk, and slimes just keep separating in different smaller and smaller. So, and this will give me a good chance to get some deep slate, plus maybe find some more diamonds, which diamonds are always good. Oof, this is getting out of control over here. Alright, here we go. Down to bedrock. I don't remember which way I went. Oh. Not that way. Guess it was this way. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely a me tunnel right here. So what we're going to do, just because I can mine a little faster this way, we're going to take one torch, put it in our hand over here. That way I don't have to worry so much about lighting in behind me. It won't stop creatures from spawning, but it'll work for what I need it for. Ugh. Really? I didn't clean this up. I'm so good about cleaning that stuff up. You know what? I'll just start here. You can see it doesn't really get dark at all. That doesn't appear to be working. Oh well. Still neat. We'll just put that there. That happens with add-ons sometimes. I know the add-on works because we had it working the other day, but sometimes weird things can happen to them, especially if you have multiple add-ons. So I'm actually just glad that we have the different color lights. Look at that. Looks like the server is a little laggy, so yeah, it looks like everybody's on tonight, so that could be part of the reason too. We have been getting a lot of lag here lately. Like, the server is just connecting to weird places. Like, I have it set up to connect to the closest hub, But for whatever reason, like today, it connected to a place in Australia, which is not the closest hub at all. Ah, hello there. Welcome to chat. We're just basically just gathering resources right now. We're not really doing anything too messed up right now. Too out of control. I hear an Enderman teleporting. You know what? I'm gonna go find that other city. I literally am. I just let's get some wool and go up there and just have some fun. I need to go grab some more rockets too, so. We could just drop the stuff we got because I'll be able to get deep slate from there. I'll also be able to get not only deep slate, but I'll be able to get some of the other stuff I need, like skulk. Skulk is kind of important for my build. Like, it helps keep things from spawning. At least all my tests in the last realm we were playing in, it kept creatures from spawning on top of it. So if that's still the case, if nothing's changed, I should be able to use it at the bottom of my riverbeds to keep any kind of nasties from spawning. And I'm looking at you, Drowns. Okay, so let's grab. I want to just kind of top off my rockets. And then we're going to grab. There should be. We'll just grab a few stacks of this. And then we'll put. Ah, shoot. I don't need that. Now I don't need him to try to sort my helmet out. I actually want that. Oh, it doesn't look like he's working anyway. Okay, so no worries. Alright, so that I've got. Check this chest here. All that's in there. I am going to go ahead and grab another bed to take with me. Yeah, I'm just going to take, I'm going to take all these. And then I'm fine with the armor I have. I'm not. Alright, well. Head over here to our entrance to the ancient city. And then we're going to go find another one. I do know that there's one relatively close to where we are. We haven't found the entrance yet, but I do know it's over there, and I can't see our. Okay, Let's say I know there's a pretty big mountain over here, and that's why I really think there's another one over here. So, alright, there's my marker. Once I get down to our little base, I'll change out all my gear because I do not want to risk losing my elytra. So I'm going to throw all that in the ender chest, and I may switch over to diamond armor. Learned some things about, I watched a video somebody did over ancient cities, and I was looking at them all wrong. I was thinking that creatures were setting off the skulk sensors, and it really wasn't. It was us fighting the creatures that started to set them off. Creatures will not set off. They'll set off like the skulk sensors, but they won't set off the shriekers. Like, they won't translate over to the shriekers. Or at least that's what he said. I felt like it was kind of a pain, but alright, base of operations, we got, alright, so let's, alright, need my gear and left tools. Alright, so let's go ahead and put on I don't need the head, even though I have no idea what I did with my glow squid head. Looks like somebody did some rearranging down here. Yep, I have no idea what I did to that glow squid head, and that's actually kind of important. I don't think it's in there. Maybe it's in the weapons one? Anyway, let me gear up real quick before I forget. And then let's... No, it's not in there. Alright, what tools do I need? I'm gonna need... I mean, I can do it without it. It just makes it a heck of a lot easier. We'll take this. And that's all I really want. Oops, that's not where I want that. I need this right here. Throw this in here. Anything that I don't want to lose by accident, I'm just gonna throw in here for now. Okay. You know, just move the rockets over here. I don't care if I lose the rockets or not. I just definitely don't want to like accidentally set one off, because that would be bad. got we got light, so I don't know why I did it that way. Alright, so this is the ancient city we found. And you can see there's kind of wool everywhere. Now I'm looking for, I need to get over to around 930 on Z coordinates. So we're going to go around this obnoxiously big lava pool. If memory serves me right, I believe that there is a skulk sensor over here. Not a skulk sensor, but a streaker over here that has not been adequately taken care of. You know what? I can just tunnel through here. So let's give ourselves a marker. We'll just start our tunnel right here. Of course, tough is the first thing I go through. Oh, an ore vein. Getting some hellacious lag tonight. Okay. Alright. Give me, I'm going to run a quick ad, and I'm going to take a little break here real quick, and I will be back in a moment. Alright. So I'm going to try to get some distance. Try to get some distance between me and the try to get some distance between me and the city here. Now, I don't think I brought near enough food with me. Alright, I think we're a pretty good long ways away here, so let's like this, and then we'll need to tunnel over a little bit. About 50 blocks this way. Ah, crap. Water. Okay. Can I go this way? I can. Who knows how big that aquifer is? Really? Hopefully, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Hopefully we're on the other side of it. So we want to keep our eyes out for another giveaway on Ancient Cities. It seems like there's almost always a couple spawners just on the outside of it. So we want to look for that. This is a really mountainous region, so I know there's something close to us because I can hear dungeon noises. So we want to put that there. And then okay, for us to be down this low and to see this is kind of wild. Let's I don't think nothing's gonna spawn in there, but I do want to kind of like make sure that no lava comes over here. Let's do that, and then make sure nobody like goes off that way by accident. So let's just go this way. And we're just gonna go around it. But seeing that lava this low like that actually um, kind of gives me a good feeling that we're going in the right direction. That is the wrong height. My brain's not working right now. So we want to make this safe for us to walk across here. Oh, shoot, that was the right height. Oh, well, we'll make it too deep then. Aha! You guys see that too, huh? We're going to keep covering this up, and let's make some carpet. We got... I don't think I need a crafting table for that, but we're going to make some carpet here. Because you can see there's skulk right there, so I know we're on the right track now. I don't think we're there yet. So let's just very sneakily follow. I don't know. I think that may be it. This tunnel may be a little bit of a red herring, but I'm not worried about sneaking because I've only seen a little bit of skulk, and it looks like we may... Okay, so there's nothing really up there. Alright, so we're gonna simply block this off so no mobs can get down here. And we're going to go that actually may be a good room to set up our little base in. But I'll always take gold. Yeah, we saw skulk, so we're on the right track. But I think following that cave, since that cave was going up, you're going to find these places like down here in the, around -50 of like toward bedrock. you got to be careful because you could literally just go right under one. I'm trying to listen at the same time. See if I hear anything. Yeah, I've got to be pretty close. Yeah, I see the iron, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Ugh. All right. Yeah, I kind of have a vague idea where this one's at, but I will tell you that, like, when you come across these just when you're not looking for one, it can be kind of freaky. But luckily, there's a lot of warning signs. Normal cave, I take it. Okay, normal cave. So we're gonna... I mean, no monsters are spawning. So that tells me we're probably getting a little close. I just don't see any more skulk. Apparently there's water right over us, though. It's a dripstone cave, so... Huh. I actually think I may be moving away from it. Think I've gotten turned around. Okay. Let's go back here. Right, this is the way we were going. There's the skulk. So we went that way a little ways. We didn't really come across anything. Now, I could have kept going the other way and never would have found it. These places are big, but I mean, if you're like skirting along the outside of them and you do like these big long tunnels, like if you're strip mining or something, they are kind of easy to pass here. I know the last one I found, the skulk was pretty good ways away from it, so... Up, up, looky what we found, everybody. Well, I was right, because we were just over there. Alright, we got... Let's just get the lay of the land here real quick. Why am... Okay. Yeah. Got some bats flying around, but that's okay, because they're going to highlight that stuff. So the first things first is we found it. So now we have to make a little base. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to put that right there. And we're going to clear out just a little bit of area right here. Because nothing... I don't think anything's really going to spawn in here. Oh, that's a freaking... That's that lava pool down there. But that's alright. Let's... I forgot about that already. We don't need too much space, but... I almost walked right off into that. Why are these things not stacking? Alright, let's go in here and we're going to screenshot this so I can place it on our server chat so everybody knows we found another one. I don't see any shriekers around here. That's a good thing. There's always water in these damn things. Go ahead and put the coordinates in. That's pretty wild. .932. I think it was 932. put 933 just in case. Alright, let's get in here and... I'm a little concerned about going in here because I am kind of lagging a bit, but let's just kind of mosey around real. I mean, there doesn't appear to even be any... Dude, am I right at the entrance? I feel like I'm right at the entrance. If I'm at the entrance, that means there's probably a freaking skeleton. Oh, nothing's supposed to spawn here. I feel like I need to make this a little safer over here, so... Yeah, there's the portal right there. This is the actual entrance, and then there's a mine shaft right there. Huh. Alright, I'm pretty safe over here, so we're just gonna... just put some gray wool over here, or some wool over here, so we can... Okay, well, we don't want to go that way because the stupid... Alright, I still don't see a shrieker. We're just gonna get a lay of the land here. No, that's a catalyst, okay. Aha! There's a shrieker right there. There's catalyst. I'm just checking to make sure there's no other shriekers in this area before I want that one, because there's a lot of those guys. It's hard to see what I got targeted. Hope it's right. Okay. Well, okay, so it's not the only shrieker that's in here, but that's the first one. If you're wondering why I'm not throwing torches everywhere, is because every time I put a torch down, it's going to trigger those skulk sensors right there. So I can see just fine down here, and I'm not too concerned about things spawning. Now, things may spawn above me and then drop down on my head, but now there's a zombie right over there. There doesn't appear to be any more streakers in range, but I don't know what's on top of that bridge. Can I surround this one with wool? I believe I can. We're going to this is the direction I'm coming from. Alright, keep your ears open. Let's see if we hear anything. Alright, we got some water here. That's going to cause some issues. So we're going to have to... head back over this way. Let's just head right up the center here. I just want to kind of get up here. I'm not going to be able to go that way. To what? Oh, that's it right there. That's the center. Okay. And there's the golden apple. Shrieker. Alright, so there's the center of the ancient city. Okay, that's kind of nerve-wracking. Shit. Well. I got time before anything comes out. That's only once. Okay. Alright, well, I found it. But before I do any more hard exploring, I think I'm going to have to come back with some more carpet. And then we'll go through here and see what's what. So, short stream tonight, I know. But we're going to go ahead and leave it here, I think. And let's see. Let me see who's on right now. Oh, the channel's offline. Okay, I can't really find anybody to raid, so what we're going to do is we're just going to call it here for the night. And sorry for the short stream, but I just kind of wanted to touch base with you guys. I did want to do some stuff a little longer today, but I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to grab some more equipment, and then I'm going to come back through here and explore this. And I will be streaming. I think my next stream is tomorrow. Let me check my schedule here. So yeah, tomorrow looks like I'll be doing some Final Fantasy X in the morning again. So look forward to that. The next stream for Minecraft will be Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Tuesday, Thursday. So you guys take it easy. Have a good evening, and we will see you next time.